Coach, you have almost the same roster. Obviously, the switch at small forward, but essentially the same team. Do you see the same roles in your mind? Any drastic changes, caps and rotations, or do you think everyone's going to come in knowing where they are?
I have a group on the floor that I know can finish ball games, and I'm pretty comfortable with that group. Now, obviously, Trevor's gone. There's a spot open there for somebody to step in and finish game. That's what's important to me. And then, I have a second unit that played really well last year. We were really proud of them. And then they hit a lump in the road, or a bump in the road, so to speak. And Jordan got injured, and a few things happened. So there's some movement there, in which we brought in Shannon, we brought in Adam, and this year they have an opportunity to reestablish themselves. So we're really looking forward to the competition that happens for those jobs that are support roles in our team.
Speaking of Shannon and roles being defined, with him and Jordan and Derek, they all could be theoretically playing for contracts or being free agents next year, and they're all at the same position, and you guys have looked to try to limit Derek's minutes in the past. Have you thought about that dynamic and how to, keep everybody on the same page?
Well, there's no secret that we try to limit Derek's minutes, and have done that in the last 2 seasons. His work ethic is unbelievable. His preparation's the best of any player I know, as good as any players I've ever coached. And he's played 82-game seasons over the course of years now, maybe 3 or 4 years, and it's a tribute to his ability to get ready to compete. However, that being said, we don't want to play him over 28 minutes a night. We want to keep him in the 22 to 28 minute role, because we know that he needs to do things like he did for us in the playoffs. He's a guy that can make critical plays and key plays in critical moments. So there's an open slot there for young players to come into, and we're not limiting Jordan and Shannon to those positions. Shannon can play multiple positions, but right now, we want to keep it open so it's competitive, and guys that feel like they can contribute and do earn a job.
Phil, have you monitored the situation with the refs and how that might play out and affect the play? Looks like it's going to be replacements.
I've been through this a couple times in my NBA life. There's been replacements before. Obviously there's a difference in it. It changes the game. As aligned as our officials are, they're the best that can do the job. And we appreciate their efforts. However, they're in a negotiation with the NBA right now that merits not trying to get involved in either one side or the other in that kind of a dispute, and hope that they can rectify the situation sometime soon. Replacement referees have come in the past, and they've done the job and carried us forward to a point in which those negotiations between the referees and the league have been quelled, and they've been able to figure out how to work through on this end, and we're hoping that happens.
Coach, you've been in this position